And I know he's probably in the control room just shaking his head like, really? You guys got to do this to me? Yes, we do. All right, we're moving on now to fave number 4 and another customer pick from Origami. This is the folding everything organizer. And you're getting 2 of them. And we actually have the 2 stacked right here. So I'm showing you just a couple colors. We've got it for you in leopard. We also have it in black, but it also comes to you in your choice of khaki or sage as well. Those are the colors that we have available for you now. The reason these are customer picks is because these allow you to be organized literally in every room in your home. So the way that we have them stacked on top of each other right now, I just want you to check this out, because it actually, each one of them have 9 cubbies, okay? And then of course we have them stacked, so it equates to 18 cubbies all the way through. And people love them for a variety of reasons. When you have them stacked up like this might go into, let's say, the kids' room or their playroom, and then they can put their toys here, their books, their games, you know, all of the small little things that kids have, and they can have an easy place to store them. So when it's time to put your toys away, it's easy for them to just put them in a cubby, which is gonna be great. And it's easy for you to see where everything is. Some people use them as like a dresser, so to speak, and they can fold them like, you know, in the closet. You fold your t-shirts, you fold your workout clothes, you put your purses or your shoes in there, and it gives you storage space. In the laundry room, maybe it's gonna be the linens and the toilet tissue and all of those extras that you think, well, where am I gonna keep it? I love the idea of having it by the front door. So when you come in, you take off your shoes and you don't have shoes all over the place. Can't tell you how many times I've walked into someone's home, my home included, and you can't take 3 steps inside the door without tripping over shoes on the floor. So it's nice that you have now a dedicated cubby for that. Another use of these is if you were to lay it flat, and that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm just gonna lay this flat. And remember, we've got 2 of them together, so if I wanted to break them apart, I could do that. But when you lay it flat, now I can put this in the trunk of my car. I would just do one, not the 2, I would just do one, but now I can put this in the trunk of my car. So when I go to the big box store, or even the regular grocery store, I can put the bags of groceries in here, and they're not rolling around in my trunk every time I make a right turn, and everything stays put. If I bought a gallon of milk and then a carton of eggs, I don't have to worry about the milk crushing the eggs, because everything is gonna stay in its own cubby. That is the number one reason people love these organizers, and it is for that reason. Maybe when you're going and you're taking the kids to their sporting events on the weekends, and they've got their cleats and the ball and their gloves and the equipment and all that stuff, you've got a dedicated space for it. So it's not just falling all over your trunk, you're not rummaging around. And this is what I was talking about. You put it in your trunk, and now all of those grocery bags that you just bought, they've got a nice, safe place to stay. I can't tell you, I know that you've done this too. If you've ever bought like a melon, the other day I bought a cantaloupe, and I put it in the trunk, and I thought I had braced it up against some other things, but I didn't. As I was driving, I heard that melon moving around my trunk, and I was just thinking, oh gosh, I just hope it doesn't break. That's the whole thing, the whole ride home. I hope it doesn't break, I hope it doesn't break. We shouldn't have to, you know, that's a little bit too much stress, right? If there's an easier method, and that's what this can be. So if you want to keep them stacked up, you can. If you don't, you could easily, and it's like a groove. They just kind of fit right into a groove right here. You don't need any kind of tools. And there is no assembly for these. Do you see this side here? They actually can collapse down. So no assembly required. You don't need tools. You can stack them up if you want. Oh, we're gonna show you how to do it. Yeah, perfect, thank you. So we're gonna, you can see, if you wanna take them apart, how great that would be. You can stand them up either way, which is gonna be great. And then when it's time to, if you need to collapse it down, just press on the inside and boom, there you go. And that's actually, there it is. How great is that? So when you're not using it and you might need to store it, thanks. When you're not using it and you might need to store it, this is how flat it stores down. And then also, remember I told you how it connects here. This little groove fits right into that little socket right there. So you don't need any tools to make those connect. And you've got obviously 4 of them, 1 on each corner going all the way through. Totally up to you which color you get. The leopard is fun. The black is very universal. We also have khaki and we have sage. So all great for multiple rooms in your home, all great for the trunk of your car, all great for whether you're taking them on the go or if you're gonna have a dedicated space in your home and that's what where you're gonna keep it. Big customer pick on hsn.com. And we've got them for you today. The Flex that we've got does expire tonight at midnight. So if you want to get them home for less than $16, be sure to do it. We will have another presentation coming